LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
It is throwback night for the LA Galaxy, and they certainly hope it's a throwback to home form of the past few seasons. The LA Galaxy finishing this little 3-game homestand against their Eastern Conference rival, the Chicago Fire. The Galaxy entered tonight in 10th place in the West, 7 points on the season. The Fire, although playing much better than the last couple of years, find themselves outside the red line in the Eastern Conference. Alan Hopkins, Ian Joy, so glad you could join us from the StubHub Center. The crowd filling in, a very blustery, windy day on hand, and that would also probably describe how the Galaxy have been feeling as of late. Only the Rapids, Ian, are below them in the table. What do you make so far as we've slammed the book down on April and head into May? The Galaxy yet to find their rhythm.
Well, it certainly has been a little choppy so far, Alan. I think you can safely say that. It's been rather cold, and it's a cold day here at the StubHub Centre. But we expect it to be a little hot on the field because these are two teams that are desperate for a good performance. They're desperate for the 3 points. And right now the Galaxy are in a situation where they've still got to improve. They've got to show their fans, their own supporters, that they are a team that everyone can believe in. And this is a great opportunity to do that because Chicago Fire are a similar team. They're also desperate for those 3 points, and they've got a point to prove. So this is a big opportunity for the Galaxy to come out, to really have all guns blazing and go for the 3 points. They're good enough to do so. It's a terrific surface out there. The weather conditions are very good indeed. I expect a big-time performance from the Galaxy today.
Well said by a former professional footballer. This is the run-all-day type of weather, maybe the old-school David Beckham long sleeves on hand tonight. The stadium here at the StubHub Center will be pretty much clad in gold as the LA Galaxy are welcoming back some of their great heroes and trying to restore what has been a slow start to the campaign. Last week, a scoreless draw against the Philadelphia Union, who had yet to win a game. They got off the snide this weekend against a very disappointing New York Red Bull team, but nonetheless, an opportunity tonight for the Galaxy. As we move toward more talk about the team news on the other side, Ian, what are a couple other things you might be looking for this evening to see if the Galaxy are heading in the right direction?
Well, I think what you want to try and see is unity. You know, the team has to show that they're together. They have to show that there's a team spirit inside that locker room and transition it onto the field. There's a few players coming back. Obviously, Giassi's coming back into the lineup today. He's back from sickness. I expect a big-time performance from him. And everyone's looking at the 2 DPs. You want Alessandrini to have a big-time game and Gio Dos Santos. Only 1 goal in the season so far. That's not good enough for a player of his quality. Today he has to improve.
Speaking of quality, that's a great tease for us. We're going to step aside when we come back. More on the team news. Gyasi Zardes is back and much more. Curt Onalfo making a couple more changes, trying to find that right 11 as the Galaxy wrap up a 3-game homestand as they head out for 4 straight on the road. Don't go anywhere. Working our way toward kickoff. The players heading back into the locker rooms to get changed. First half kickoff not too far away. You're listening to the LA Galaxy take on the Chicago Fire on the Galaxy Broadcast Network.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year. Powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
StubHub Center, can you read me?
Copy that.
We've identified an extraterrestrial aboard the spaceship. He's been secured and is open to questioning. Cosmic being, what do you want?
I'm here to gain intelligence from Earthland. You are in possession of the colorful and fizzy liquid I seek.
You mean Shasta?
Yes, I consumed Shasta and had the ultimate reaction. Equal parts fizz, fruit, and fun. I wish to experience all the Shasta. These flavors are out of this galaxy.
Oh, we've got the perfect place for you. At the StubHub Center.
Bring them home, guys.
It just has to be Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts, too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76, we're on the driver's side.
The weather today in Los Angeles is 58 degrees, partly cloudy, but the sun setting behind us over the Pacific Ocean beginning to set. It will be a chilly one. Plenty of long sleeves and jackets and blankets filling in around the StubHub Center. Welcome back, everyone. Alan Hopkins, Ian Joy, working our way toward kickoff here at the StubHub Center in Carson, California. Make sure you don't miss a single match by becoming an LA Galaxy season ticket member. 2017 season tickets still available. Make sure you check out 8773 Galaxy or visiting lagalaxy.com. Season tickets for more. Well, as my partner this evening so eloquently said before the break, a couple of changes, hoping I should say, the LA Galaxy can make that will get them on the right foot. Curt Onalfo will roll out a 4-2-3-1 formation featuring one change to the 11 that played a scoreless draw at Philadelphia. And Ian, that's a healthy Yossi Zardes. How about what he can bring to the team as we go through the other starters as well?
Well, it's a massive decision for Curt Onalfo. Obviously, the formation tells us that he's trying to attack today, and he's gone with a very attack-minded team. Diallo will play in the fullback position, Steres Van Dam in the centre, and of course Ashley Cole will look to push forward in that left-back position. I expect both of those fullbacks to push forward all night long. The two players roaming in the centre of midfield will be João Pedro and Husiric, two players I expect to control the game and command when they have possession of the ball. Obviously, you want to see Alessandrini out wide left. He's got 4 goals on the season so far, 2 assists to improve on those stats in today's game and for the Galaxy to really try find him. And as you just mentioned there, Alan, Gyasi Zardes comes back from illness into the lineup. He's a player that the Galaxy must focus on, getting him possession of the ball in the right areas in the field as quickly as they possibly can for that one striker up front, Gio dos Santos, who's only got 1 goal and needs to improve that tally. He's such a talented player, but he needs players around him to create chances for him.
That's a great point. He is a player that relies on the service of others. He's very industrious at times, does a good job. At the end, you want him making his money, as he's always done as a great international, heading into the final third. On the other side for the Chicago Fire, well, probably the biggest signing thus far this season is Bastian Schweinsteiger, a player you know quite a bit about. He's come over, and not only has he done all the PR, all the media, all the things you need as a DP, he's actually being very productive for this Fire team that's starting to put things together. Big change, though, also Matt Lampson in goal. More on that as he gets a chance in the Chicago Fire goal this evening.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest change to the lineup here, Alan. When you change the goalkeeper after 8 games, it's making a statement to your starting 11. Lampson comes in for his first appearance of the campaign. It's a 4-man backline. Connor comes also into the right fullback position. Kapalov, Jalmera, and Vincent on the left-hand side will look to push forward. There's 2 very talented players in the centre of midfield. Dax McCarty And a familiar face to the Galaxy fans is Juninho, the Brazilian who won 3 MLS Cups with the Galaxy, will also look to penetrate from the midfield position. Yes, Bastian Schweinsteiger plays in the centre, surrounded by Solignac and Akam. Schweinsteiger will look to control the game. He wants the ball at his feet. He's a great passer. He's got great vision. Regardless of his age, he still has the ability to do some damage. And up top, they've got a very dangerous striker. Nikolic is one player I look forward to watching. He scores goals. He's a big presence on the field. 5 goals so far from his 8 appearances. This is a danger man up top.
He really is a player quietly under the radar who's come into the league and been very good. He is a player, if you switch off on him, he'll make you pay. The Galaxy so far this season, just 1 win at home. And they only collected the 7 points along the way, scoring 3 goals. That is it. Over the past 5 years, the Galaxy have the best home record in the league, 153 goals, allowing just 64 plus 89. Give you a little bit of an underscore. They are -5 this season. Why have the goals suddenly dried up, you think, so far this season?
Well, there's been a lot of change around the club, and it starts from the sidelines when you change the coach. Obviously, it takes time for him to have his own ideas and implement those own ideas onto the field, and there's a lot of players who have gone. Some quality players. Gerard's gone. Obviously, we know Robbie Keane's also gone, and those were tremendous presences to have on the field and in the locker room. Now we're seeing different players who need time to gel together. Kurt Arnolfo must have time. The club has to give him time, but today is a great opportunity to make a statement to their own fans that they're here to play. They're here to mean business. They've got enough quality on the field today to get the job done.
Let's see if that does indeed take shape over the course of the 90 minutes. Will the Galaxy be able to get a win from their 3-game homestand? Will Yassi Zardes return to the lineup, boost the Galaxy attack? How effective would Giovanni Dos Santos be in the lone striker role? Plenty of other questions to be answered. When we come back, we'll get you all reset again. First half kickoff from the StubHub Center. The crowd filling in. It's going to be a great night, throwback evening here as the Galaxy celebrate some of their all-time greats and, of course, those 5 MLS Cup championships. When we return, we'll get you underway here. The Fire, the Galaxy. Don't go anywhere on the Galaxy Broadcast Network.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Have you considered a long cut, Gary?
What's a long cut? Radio guy?
That's not my name, Gary. Don't be rude. A long cut can be anything. First, you go to a 76 station for gas, then you go anywhere else. Like that paintball place.
Don't those things hurt?
Come on, Gary. A long cut can also be a stop at that barbecue shack.
It's like 8:15 in the morning.
A long cut is taking some time to explore anything the road has to offer. Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76. We're on the driver's side.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year. Powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
StubHub Center, can you read me?
Copy that.
We've identified an extraterrestrial aboard the spaceship. He's been secured and is open to questioning. Cosmic being, what do you want?
I'm here to gain intelligence from Earthland. You are in possession of the colorful and fizzy liquid I seek.
You mean Shasta?
Yes, I consumed Shasta and had the ultimate reaction. Equal parts fizz, fruit, and fun. I wish to experience all the Shasta. These flavors are out of this galaxy.
Oh, we've got the perfect place for you. At the StubHub Center.
Bring them home, guys.
It just has to be Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy.
In so many ways, it's a new era for both the LA Galaxy and the Chicago Fire, but the moods are quite different as Chicago Fire, playing much better than they had the last couple of years, make the trip to the Pacific to take on the LA Galaxy, the best home team in MLS the last 5 years, trying to get just their second win so far this season at the StubHub Center. So glad you could join us, everyone. Alan Hopkins, Ian Joy, we are blessed to be here. A great evening for soccer, Ian. And I got to tell you, you talked about it in the pregame, and it bears repeating now as we get set. It's all about the opportunity for the Galaxy to get one last W before they head on the road for 4 straight.
Yeah, it's very important when you're going on the road, in particular in that style. 4 straight games. It's very difficult to be able to pick up points on the road in Major League Soccer. So it's a vital 3 points, and basically this is an opportunity to kick-start the season. And I mentioned it before, it's very important to put out a good performance for your own supporters to start believing in the project. There's a lot of talent on display tonight for both sides. It'll be a very, very close game because both teams like to attack. They like to create. They like to score goals. This should be a big matchup.
That's a great point. It is all about the productivity between the lines. 5 games so far at the StubHub Center, just 3 goals so far on the campaign. Last week, a scoreless draw against Philadelphia. Well, you don't score, but you get the clean sheet, so you say it's progress. Couple of changes in terms of formation, but really one addition as Gyasi Zardes, Ian, jumps in the starting 11 for the LA Galaxy. This is a player really 2 years ago was playing as well, but a couple of injuries and illness last week, he's back in. What does Zardes add to this 11 tonight?
Well, he brings a great deal of pace, but he also brings confidence. He's the type of player that you want to have in your team because he bleeds confidence throughout the 11 players that are on the field. It's a very important player to have in the locker room because everyone sees him in the locker room and they start to believe they have a chance to win the game. He is a talented player, but he still has to prove it on a consistent basis. Having illness, having injury doesn't help his progress, so getting some consistency, starting with tonight's performance, is very important for Gyasi Zardes. He needs a good performance. He can possibly find himself his first goal of the season as well. Would give him a great boost going forward.
Well, it's all lining up for the LA Galaxy in terms of getting one for the road, if you will, as the Galaxy, all clad in the white, the Fire in their classic red kits, are just about set. We're going to step aside when we come back. We'll get you the starting 11 for both teams and the first half kickoff, the Fire, the Galaxy. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. SNHU, see yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub, hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota, let's go places.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
You know what, son? Shasta Red Pop always brings me back to fireworks at the lake on the 4th of July. I can still hear those fireworks popping.
You know, I've always been a tiki punch kind of guy. Sounds like a ukulele at a luau.
Oh, California Dreamin' always brings me back to the surf and the sun of the California coast.
Remember all the Fiesta punch we drank at that backyard fiesta? If it sounds like flavor, it just has to be Shasta.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible $2,500 factory cash back on a new 2016 Camry, $2,000 back on a new Sienna or the redesigned Prius. Get $1,500 cash back on a new Corolla or $1,000 back on a new Tundra. It all ends September 6th, so hurry in before they're gone. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6th. Offers may vary by region.
When you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup, brought to you by City National Bank, the official bank of your LA Galaxy. Brian Rowe is in goal. Clement Diop is back in training, but is not back in the team. John Kempen is the backup tonight. Jelly Van Dam in. Joy is the captain, the Belgian playing as well as everyone else, and a player on the outside in Bradley Diallo who's done a good job so far patrolling that right flank.
Yeah, I got to give a lot of credit to the way the fullbacks have played for the Galaxy. They love to get forward, but trying to keep them fit and keep them healthy and get them playing is the most important job. Obviously, Van Dam, suspension's been his issue. He has to keep himself in the lineup. And of course, the players in front of him have got a big job today. João Pedro and Husidic also have to try and control the game, allow the players up top to do their business. Alessandrini out wide left today. He does have 4 goals on the campaign so far. I expect him to have a lot of chance today to improve on those 4 goals. It's great to see Gyasi Sardes back on the right-hand side. He will try to get forward as quickly as possible. Get him the ball. He's a danger player. He looks to create. And of course, with Gio Dos Santos up front, Alan, you've got a goal scorer, a danger player that you want to create chances for.
I only laugh because it is throwback night, and one of my favorite all-time movies is Victory, and of course the big chalkboard scene is Give It to Pele, and he does this, and this, and scores. Well, the Galaxy faithful hoping that Gyasi Zardes has a bit of that this evening. Well, the Galaxy have won 3 straight home matches against the Fire, and last week played as well on the ball as they have all season. 63% possession. They had everything but the goal to speak of, and they'll try again to recapture here on Throwback Night the best record here at home. This season does not belong to them, but over the last 5 years, there has been no one better. We're all set. So glad you could join us. The visitors from the Windy City have brought some gusty gale force winds. They'll start with the ball in red. Going left to right, the Galaxy in the home white kits will be defending the famed south goal to start. Our referee for this evening, Mr. Kevin Stott, a very familiar man. Bastian Schweinsteiger rolls it out wide, and we're underway. Chicago. And Juninho on the ball. You know he wants to have a good match in his return here to a place where he was the linchpin, if you will, on those great championship teams just after the turn of this second decade, this century. Zardes there defending. Jones gets it, does not draw the foul. What are you looking for early on, Ian, from both teams as they settle in, and the wind taking some of the confetti here and not letting it settle down on the field, but taking it up into the atmosphere.
Well, there's a player we've not really talked about too much so far, and that is Jermaine Jones. I expect a lot from him today. He's playing in that sort of number 10 role, and it's a very important role for Jermaine Jones because he believes he can be a difference maker. Here's a chance.
Giovanni Dos Santos weaving his way in. Dos Santos said after the game, look, I've been in many difficult situations in my career. This is just another one. And that kind of calm and composure, exactly what the Galaxy need. Here's Ashley Cole, 6 straight starts for him, the Englishman. Alessandrini, the DP, signed on the last day of January. 4 goals, 2 assists. He's been the real deal. The Belgian Van Damme to Brian Rowe. The goalkeeping position hasn't been one exactly Kurt Arnolfo's been able to mark and pen and forget about. It's been a bit of a revolving door. Injuries has been a big reason why both Clement Diop and Brian Rowe have been rotating that number 1 jersey, if you will.
Yeah, Brian Rowe making his 4th appearance of the season, all 4 of them coming at home, and he's still yet to taste victory this season between the sticks. He'll have an opportunity today. I do like the starting 11 that Kurt Arnolfo has put out there. And Chicago Fire are still trying to get things together. They're still trying to recognize themselves as a team, even though they've got a great deal of danger on the field here. They have a lot of pressure on their shoulders. They spent a bit of money in the offseason to try and improve. They've done that, but I don't think it's gelled just quite yet.
Nikolic and Schweinsteiger are the players you have to watch for Chicago, no doubt. As Schweinsteiger cleans it up and gets it back to Matt Lamson, as we talked about in the pregame show. A surprise starter. Here's Juninho. Trying to find that home. Left here, went to Tijuana, played for Cholos, and now he's back in the league playing with the Fire. As good a possession guy there is in the league, directing traffic right now. Dax McCarty. Ball out wide to the left-hand side. Very calm, deliberate build-up. The flag is going to come up for offside. He is the pacey one of the Fire 11, David Akam. And he's going up against, on that right-hand side, Bradley Diallo. That's going to be a really good matchup for us to watch on the outside lane from our vantage point this evening.
Yeah, that's a good test right there because we know that Akam's got a great deal of pace. And for the Chicago Fire, if things are not going well, their game plan changes to a more direct play. And they'll try to utilize the pace to try and get in behind.
Break glass in case of emergency. You can just lump it over the top. No doubt. Jones. This plays it there. Can't clean up his own mess. Go all the way back to João Meta. Dax McCarty was a surprise trade. Wasn't happy how New York Red Bull handled it. Of course, it came in that crazy vortex of bittersweet, getting married, national team call up, and by the way, you got to fill out the change of address cards, but he's a very good player, as good as any player in this league, and you begin to get some stable pieces if you're the Fire.
Yeah, I don't think Chicago Fire are complaining too much as to how it went down. I know that Dax McCarty wasn't too happy about the situation, but what a pickup that was for Chicago. I mean, he's been such a tremendous player for Major League Soccer. A very important man to have in your midfield. He likes to control the ball. He's a man who's got great vision. He's a good passer. He's a great pickup for the club.
Has Rowe out to the far-hand side for Stertis, submitting himself as a number 1 player. Rowe will skip the Belgian. He leaves it short. Cole, though, read it. Good skills that time by Solinak. And Schweinsteiger, what a ball that is for Nikolic. He's still on it. As that one had eyes, Brian Rowe patting his chest saying, my bad indeed. But that shows you the quality. Schweinsteiger threading the needle, and Nikolic nearly, Ian, dug that out from underneath him. Got a friendly carom, and that was the first half chance of the game here, 5 minutes complete.
Well, the Galaxy escaped there. Actually started with Brian Rowe with his kick out to the left-hand side, trying to find Ashley Cole when he should have just played a simple ball.
That's right.
Out to Van Damme. I think the Galaxy escaped, fortunately. Steres tucked inside nicely to cover up, but what a dangerous pass it was getting forward from Schweinsteiger.
The Belgian, best 11 a year ago. His 40th game for the Galaxy. Here's Steres. This is where he's got to be much more conscientious about getting forward. Jean Pedro will slow it down to Husidic.
It's a nice ball.
It is. To Cole, even better first touch. Jones making a good diagonal run, creates some space. Here's Cole. He'll play Jones. Jones, little tick-tock move, has it go off of him. Good break, though. Alessandrini. And Juninho just snuck in from his blind spot and took the ball cleanly off his foot. Vucinic knocks a good ball down to Steres. Diallo wants it, gets it. Former LA Galaxy two-man. Zardes goes up, good flick. Chested down, and no problem at all for Lamson off his line.
Yeah, that's a nice flick from Gyasi Zardes. Really, you have to expect Alessandrini to tuck inside a lot quicker than that. Expect those little flick-ons from Zardes. He's got the quality in the air to flick it on. He's a big boy.
That's a good point, because those two have not played too much together, and that's where Alessandrini, who's just cruising so far on the left-hand side, has to be much more engaged and try to close that gap with the target player, in that case, Zardes.
Well, he's had a lot of success so far, Alessandrini, when he does tuck inside. He's trying to support the striker. When you've watched him in Major League Soccer since he's arrived, he's been a real danger. He's had to create his own chances, and that's been a difficulty for him because he's more used to having a lot of quality players around him who have confidence. So far, the Galaxy haven't really played with too much confidence. Today, they've started quite brightly.
Here's Juninho popping up on the right-hand side. McCarty gets it, opens up. Good ball out wide. Brandon Vincent in no man's land. The former Stanford man, number 3, now has Akam on the ball. Akam weaving, has Diallo twisting and turning. McCarty pops in a good spot. Juninho gonna have a goal, dipping shot! Was it touched? Goal kick instead, but that one was flashing wide and had something on it, and that's a little bit a great opportunity for the Fire. Juninho hit a knuckleball that dipped.
I think he touched this one,
I
Alan.
thought so too. I thought Rowe did a good job of playing it off.
This is a dangerous one for the goalkeeper because it bounces just in front of the goalkeeper. I actually think that Rowe just makes contact on the ball. It might have just snuck inside, and he does.
He does get a touch.
That's a great save.
It's a good pickup by you too. Fantastic save. That's the irony, though. He doesn't get credit for a save, but when they watch the film later with his goalkeeping coach, Matt Reese, is going to say, hey, that's me right there. That's my save.
I'm sure he'll take the goal kick.
He'll take the goal kick.
Forget the stat.
Yeah, take one for the team right there. Approaching the first 10 minutes here at the StubHub Center. Good flick. There's Alessandrini. Almost as if he's listening to us. Was on the back end of that flick from Jones.
Yeah, that's much better from Alessandrini. Jones flicks the ball on. You're talking 30, 40 yards from goal, but it's nice to see Alessandrini just taking that gamble, tucking inside. I expect to see Gyasi do the same on the other side.
Van Dam. So far, he's only been able to go back. Steres mishits it, gives it away. Well, you saw Philadelphia a week ago really drop off Ian, let him play. They seem content. So far, teams letting number 5 in white be the playmaker, sit back and provide a little extra cover on Dos Santos, Jones, and everyone else who are very good at keeping possession.
Yeah, there's been some respect from both sides so far. I mean, Chicago Fire have actually enjoyed a decent amount of possession, but there is some bite about the Galaxy today. You can see the confidence right there. The hard work has been put in on training. Ashley Cole getting stuck into challenges, and the Galaxy look a little more confident this week passing the ball around.
Alessandrini has it go over his head. Solinak showing he's got a great first touch. Schweinsteiger works to 1-2. McCarty, a couple of touches, and the ball is out on the far side now. Here's Brandon Vincent. Sweeps it forward. Digging for Zardes coming back. Here's Zardes closing space. Left-footed ball in over the head of the Belgian. Will be collected on the near side now by Drew Connor. Connor. Juninho. Juninho curls it. Steres heads it. Zardes, that's a great first touch. Dos Santos stretching it, checks back into the space he's created. Can't get the ball, though. McCarty sat in the passing lane. Here's Akam. Got Diallo back heel again. Here's Akam. He's in. Cuts it back. Oh, it's mistouched. Was it a penalty? It is. Oh, a couple of errors. It looked like a layoff, a bad first touch. And in the end, it's a penalty kick opportunity for the visitors.
Yeah, it was a poor first touch, but Jelle Van Dam has to be a lot more patient in his defending. He goes to ground. Once you go to ground and you make contact on your opponent inside the penalty area, more often than not, the referee is going to point to the spot, and he does exactly that. The Chicago Fire played some wonderful soccer. They switched it from side to side. Lovely 1-2 for Akam getting forward. And then all of a sudden, they're in on goal. It's a good cross into the box. Actually, the first touch from Nikolic wasn't a great first touch.
No, at all.
And it actually enticed Jelle Van Damme to make that challenge. It is a penalty kick. Correct decision by the referee.
The Ghanaian, 2 goals so far this season. To the south goal, Rowe on his toes, the fans on their feet, and he wrong foots everyone. Akam, oh no, encroachment. Encroachment, Ian, they're gonna take it again. They're gonna take it again. Who was in the box first, I don't know, but that is the call. You don't see this often. Kevin Stott gonna make him take it again, and now this certainly is an advantage to the Galaxy.
No doubt about it. João Pedro and Nikolic both enticing inside the box. There was encroachment. It's spot on, Alan. I think the referee gets this correct.
Kevin Stott seemed very sure of it, as if, look, I'll call this in my sleep. And again, hard to tell from that angle. Nonetheless, Akam now has to go through this all over again.
It's much more difficult second time
Okay,
around.
so what do you do? Okay, what do you do? Do you keep your spot or do you change?
All
I think you
say-
keep your spot.
All I can say is good luck to whoever's taking it.
Akam, twice as nice, and he goes the other way. Oh, well done by the Ghanaian. The second time is the charm. The Fire convert the second penalty the first time, and they lead 1-0 away from home. Let's see how the Galaxy respond here.
It's a fantastic penalty
It
kick.
is, isn't it?
Second time around, he's got to step up and have the composure to be able to slot it into the corner. And he does change his mind, Alan. This is fantastic confidence to have behind yourself. It's a beautiful finish into the corner. What a poor penalty kick to give away. The Galaxy started the game positively, but Chicago Fire deserved the opportunity. They created the chance, enticed Jelle Van Damme to make that contact in the box. It was the correct decision by the referee. And what about that for a penalty kick? Great finish.
The air had to let out of the balloon here at the StubHub Center. The din of noise is quieted down on the Fire PK. Van Damme with a beautiful ball to Alessandrini. Left-footed ball curled in. Vincent clears it. Zardes, he couldn't get it from out underneath him. Vincent with a schoolboy clearance, it has to be said. And Zardes with a great chance, had more time than he thought. And the quick reply goes for naught.
Well, this time it's great work on the left-hand side from the Galaxy. Beautiful ball into the box. It is awful defending, as you mentioned, from the Chicago Fire. And Gyasi Zardes, not quite at the races. He rather snatched at the opportunity. I think he's surprised that the ball made it all the way out there. The first touch was good. The second one,
leaving
just
something to be
snatched.
desired, yes. Goal kick away. Fans, don't miss a single match by becoming an LA Galaxy season ticket member. Season ticket members receive 50% off on the international friendly against Man United this summer, as well as discounts on playoff tickets and merchandise. Purchase your season seats today by calling 877-3GALAXY or visiting lagalaxy.com/season tickets. And the Galaxy just 8 goals for this season. 21st. They're 6th in shots, which is, of course, not the corollary variables you'd expect. They're getting plenty of shots. None of them finding the back of the net. Kernanolfo finding his team again trailing here at home. Haven't scored here in almost exactly a month. Jermaine Jones, 74th minute goal against Montreal in a 2-0 win. The last time they've scored here. Juninho surrounded by 3, gives it up. Cole tried to draw the foul, had it poked away. I think it was Juninho. Here's Drew Connor. Sweeps the way out of play, unforced error.
He just waited too long there, Ashley Cole. What an opportunity it was for the Galaxy to get forward. There's 3 bodies on the left-hand side. They have to be a lot quicker, the Galaxy. They are aggressive, but they have to be a lot smarter with the way they play. The energy, the tempo has to be raised. Once they get into the final third, try to test the Chicago Fire. They're passing the ball around wonderfully, but they've got to do a better job of being more intense and get forward a lot quicker.
Jones has been quiet thus far.
Look how deep he's dropped.
Yeah, he's way back. Steres, good ball inside. Dos Santos, he can turn, doesn't get the information. He'll get Van Damme across midfield, the lefty. Gio wants some love now. Diallo making a good run. Gio sees him, looks him off. Comes back looking for Cole. Cole doesn't move. Here's Jones.
See, this is what happens, Alan. When the teams get desperate, and players get desperate, they start to drop deeper to pick up possession of the ball. And the Galaxy need to be smarter. Just be a lot more patient.
Oh, here comes the counter. All kinds of white jerseys in recovery. Akam onside. What a good run that is. 2-0. What a well-timed run by Nikolic. He held himself in a pocket. Smart, experienced, cunning in the end. 2-0, and not the start at all the desperate Galaxy needed. Quick breakout. Akam, he has been too much for Diallo. Brian Rowe lamenting what happened. Take us through this entire sequence from defense to offense, and they double up their lead, Chicago.
It is just deadly. What a pass forward it is from Akam. On the left-hand side, he's 30 yards out, and the Galaxy defense is nowhere to be seen. The run from Nikolic in behind is first class. The finish is even better. He's got the composure. That's his 6th goal of the season. And it's the last player you want to allow to go 1v1 against your goalkeeper. We're talking 12 yards out and an acute angle. It's a beautiful finish. And the Chicago Fire thoroughly deserve this to lead.
I just love what he did. We had a perfect vantage point. He held himself. So many players run offside. He just tucked himself in right there and just waited patiently. And Akam fed him on a ball that he could just open his body up, get on his favorite right foot, and he just side foots it in. Well, that's got Dave Romney up off the bench, warming up for the LA Galaxy. I gotta tell you, at this level, Ian, you don't just warm up on your own, and now Rob Becerra is taking him through. It looks like he's gonna join the action here. This could be a first half substitution.
Well, they have to do something.
Oh, my
Alan.
goodness.
And
Well,
the way they started this game, they actually passed the ball around nicely, but they've just given up simple possession. They're not creating any chances, the Galaxy. They're allowing far too much space for Chicago Fire to get in behind, and they're having so much joy in possession.
Schweinsteiger, Akam just rolling that one forward. Vucinic. Here's Cole. Look at Nikolic just busting his backside to get back and cover. Very little movement in white for the man on the ball, whomever it is, João Pedro. First time ball, a hopeful one off the mark. Bradley Diallo there, the guilty party. Matt Lamson. Well, if the Galaxy are going to try to test the last-minute choice in goal, well, they haven't done it yet. He's got a 2-goal lead to protect.
You know, I think that's a great choice of word that you just made right there. Hopeful. It's a hopeful pass forward from the Galaxy.
Yeah.
There's no real idea in their creation. They're passing the ball around in a safety zone. Once they get into the opposition half, they have to have an idea of what they want to do. I think that comes all the way back down to the coach. The pressure is certainly on Curtin Olfo and these players to start proving to their fans that they're serious. They're a good enough side. They're a good enough coach. I think this is a Galaxy side that right now just doesn't seem to have too much confidence. We have to give some credit to Chicago Fire for the way they've started the game.
It's clean. They've been very efficient. Emma Boateng warming up as well. On that goal, it was the short ball by Van Dam. This year I've noticed that teams are reading that long pass much more this year than they did a year ago. And it's that long, beautiful backswing he has. But Vincent just dropped back as soon as he saw him, that long lever going back, and he's able to get back in that passing lane. His header finds Akam, who's got about 20 yards of space, all kinds of space for friends and family to join him. And at that point, he just completes a schoolyard pass to Nikolic, who's enjoying a good start to the season. 6 goals so far for him.
We have a great vantage point from the booth because you can sit here and watch the way that Chicago Fire move around as a unit. You know, the LA Galaxy are trying to play from left to right, but Chicago Fire are happy to sit back patiently, move from right to left, and they're a unit. They're linked together. They're connected with one another. They know what each other's going to do. Therefore, it's much more difficult to break that down. But when Chicago Fire get the ball on it, they're so quick breaking forward. Like we've seen from both goals, they got forward quickly, and they've got a great deal of quality in their ranks. They've been so dangerous.
Let's keep an eye on the body language here as we put 20 in the books here. Kevin Stott blows for the whistle. Let's see who's ready to fight and scrap. That Stairs a little frustration foul earlier.
I think that's the way it's going to have to go for the Galaxy. They're going to have to start to fight.
Yep.
The aggression's got to come into the game. Jermaine Jones has dropped deeper and deeper to try and pick up possession of the ball. Gio's getting frustrated up top because there's no quality service coming into the box. It's a big match for the Galaxy. For them to start in such fashion, it's really disappointing to watch.
Well, watch the Fire defenders right now. No one's really having to drag or getting chased in midfield. No one's having to do any real hard work. And it's allowing them, as Ian so well described, just to sort of shift, keep the ball in front, be disciplined. And now they get another chance to counter. Great individual piece of skill by Solinak, looking for Nikolic. He likes the effort there. Here's João Pedro. Dos Santos tried to cut it back. Schweinsteiger, the German and the Mexican, of course, have some World Cup memories to share. The Fire, Kappelhoff, and everyone for Chicago getting touches. Everyone's been involved tonight, Ian. Ball's been rolling, it's been flowing, and they'll take a breath as we approach the halfway mark. And what it has to be probably the best opening stanza for Chicago this season. They have 2 goals to prove it.
Very good. I mean, it's been a solid performance from Chicago Fire since the first whistle. They weathered somewhat of a storm. The Galaxy enjoyed a bit of possession for the opening 5 minutes of this match, but since then, Chicago Fire have dominated the ball. From left to right they go, they're happy. The movement off the ball, Juninho has been involved a lot. Schweinsteiger's been involved, and obviously Dax McCarty himself has been involved. But the ones that have impressed me the most has been Akam. There's another great touch.
Oh, look at that ball from McCarty. The first time ball, shoulder soldier, as Diallo broke it up, and it needed to. The ball from Akam was outstanding, and then McCarty doubled down right there and nearly thread the needle again.
Well, Akam's moving in from the left-hand side and having so much joy. A lot of success making those little contacts on the ball. I mean, he's such a delightful player to watch. He's quick, he's been dangerous in this game, and his link-up play with Solignac and, of course, Nikolic up front has been astounding. It's amazing to watch.
Nice European community in Chicago for Bastian Schweinsteiger to settle into. Got this thing, 7th inning stretch, taking me out to the ball game with Connor and McCarty. He's been everything you hope for a DP for the league. Here's Zardes. First time ball by Diallo, cut out by João Meta. Good header because it snuffs out the chance. Throw in, Zardes. First touch pops up on him, he's double teamed. Vincent, does he commit the foul? He does not. It goes the other way. Be there when Yeli Van Dam, Zardes, and Gio. And your LA Galaxy welcome back former Galaxy stars AJ De La Garza, Leonardo, and the Houston Dynamo Saturday, June 17th at 8 p.m. at StubHub Center in a match presented by Universal Studios. Tickets start for as low as $25. Last check today, Houston was beating Orlando 2-0. We'll get you caught up on all the out-of-town scores as we work our way here. Most importantly, Galaxy fans looking for a little spark to life. Cole. Former Englishman, won so many titles. The Gunners to the far side. Steres comes back here. East and west, really. And here, because we're going north and south, it's clearly the Galaxy can't break any lines. And it's just easy for Chicago to sort of manage this 2-goal lead here.
Yeah, it's a great point, Alan. You know, the Galaxy just don't seem to have the confidence in the direction or that conviction to break through Chicago Fire. They don't have that belief. You know, you've lost a lot of talent. When you change the squad around, you have to bring in players who you know will bring a great deal of threat. Alessandrini does that. He's sitting out wide on the left-hand side, waiting for possession of the ball, waiting for chances to be created. And Gio Dos Santos is not getting chances at all. There's no creativity. There's no wide play. Most of the play is coming straight through the middle, but they're not penetrating enough. I think Alessandrini, Gio Dos Santos, and Jermaine Jones, as you can see, trying to push forward, are getting frustrated.
And they step up the pressure and coax a giveaway. Here's Dos Santos. João Pedro. Solinac's been very good.
Yeah, he has. Very
so
good.
far. Steres opens up his body. We're playing Diallo first time.
I think the scary thing, Alan, is that Chicago Fire, when they do win possession, they look like they could score at any time.
Yep, out of nothing, too. Doesn't seem like they need to knit too many passes to get on Alessandrini. He left those legs behind him. Kappelhoff and Connor converging. that go out for a throw or a deep corner, or a deep throw? It's indeed a corner. Yep.
It's a great challenge from Kappelhoff.
It is.
Alessandrini was coming inside the box at pace as well. Kappelhoff came away from centre-back position to clear the danger.
First corner on the contest. The Galaxy have scored once off a corner this season. Dos Santos looking for the Belgian. Akam. Diallo chasing. Dos Santos from the blind spot from behind wins it. Alessandrini. Steres still forward after the set piece. Dos Santos on that left foot of his. That's a sweet looking ball for Zardes. Tried to get in behind Kappelhoff, who was shielding the entire way.
That's better from the Galaxy. They are now starting to try and link a few passes together in the opposition half. There is starting to be that little bit of belief in the ranks.
Schweinsteiger earning all kinds of respect. He back off. He finds McCarty in the end. Flag is down for offside. It is down. Appeared it could have been off nonetheless. McCarty lost it, wins it, gets it back on the 1-2. Juninho, his first touch in a bit. And we're now into this half. Jones trying to lead the charge. Kappelhoff takes some territory and then goes all the way back into his half.
That's great from Chicago Fire.
Yep.
If there's not an option, just keep possession of the ball. They're sitting around the midfield line, knocking it from left to right, waiting for their chance. That's a good pass, but he's offside.
Yeah, he is. Brandon Vincent from Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
Stanford man. Had just a wonderful, wonderful 18-month period where not only was he an NCAA champion, he was made himself into a national team player and now settled into a left back spot and is one of the better young players in this league, second-year player.
It's amazing to me that he's got so much confidence for being such a young player in the league. That was a good cross into Akam. Unfortunately for Akam, he's straight into an offside position.
So easy to do when you're as fast as he is.
No doubt about it.
Yeah. Those are first world problems when you're so fast that you're just offside and idle. You haven't thrown it into gear. Cole with an interesting first touch. Went high over the ball. Friendly carom. Alessandrini, time and space. Dos Santos making a good run. Ho-ho! Got a piece of it, but not enough of it. Alessandrini dipped that shoulder too much and not happy about it. Kevin Stott lets him go on.
It's a great cross from Alessandrini. Gio Dos Santos should be doing a lot better. He made an excellent run to the near post.
He did, didn't he?
The cross comes firing in from Alessandrini. And the way that Gio made his run to that near post, he's got to make a better contact on the ball. That is a big-time opportunity from Dos Santos. Should be doing better.
But better is a good word to describe the Galaxy last few minutes. Actually just missed it as he beat João Mera to the spot. And clearly a foul right there. It goes into the back. In between ball here, Schweinsteiger receives it. Good ball, too heavy, Cole. Rowe, not the best with his distributions. Right foot gets it away. Jones battling, Alessandrini goes up. Look what I found, Jones. Alessandrini on the overlap. On the reverse pass, Alessandrini, Kappelhoff with another good tackle. He's timed everyone so far on Alessandrini perfectly.
Well, he's lucky. If he doesn't make
And
contact,
that too.
if he doesn't make contact with the ball, this is a card for sure. He goes to ground. Alessandrini is not happy at all with this challenge because it's got such aggression in it. But it's another good one from Kappelhoff.
30th minute. Dos Santos stepped up his activity level, and it's Jean Pedro. Good dummy there. Husidic has Diallo on a 2v1. He chooses to offer the support. Nikolic has one goal. Husidic gets past one, gets past another. A good ball in. This is a penalty. All kinds of hugging, clutching, and grabbing on Alessandrini. My oh my, it looked like a tackle from behind there. Drew Connor.
Well,
hands around the waist like a middle school dance. In the end, all that contact goes for naught.
It could have been a penalty. Great work on the right-hand side. Diallo getting forward, past one, past the second one. He's at the edge of the box when he puts a dangerous ball in.
Had that right arm
He's trying to attack the ball, Alessandrini, but he can't get there quick enough because he's being held. That could very well have easily been a penalty kick.
Love what Diallo did there. So efficient, 2 touches, and then curled it in. And we saw Romney warming up probably about 12 minutes or so ago, and he's finally gotten the nod here. A 30th minute substitution. The flag is up. Offside. And this is going to be for somebody a harsh lesson. We shall see.
Well, I guess what's the move? I think that's the question that everyone's asking right now. If you're bringing Romney onto the field, who's the one that's coming off?
Well, there's no injury concerns, except for Sebastian Lletget, a player they desperately missed, the Galaxy.
This is an interesting call, Alan, because over the last 10 minutes, the Galaxy have improved.
They're
starting to look a more dangerous side.
A little bit of a tourniquet, if you will, on some of the bleeding Akam was forcing on the far side. Here's Connor. Poor first touch, and Van Dam sends one way up to the right of us. Pretty far up toward the concourse. So Van Dam is going to be the player that comes off. Did you see anything from Jelle Van Dam in terms of an injury?
I did not, but this is a big statement to make if he's not injured.
This is the Galaxy captain here, so we want to be very, very careful.
He must be hurt. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, taking a player like this off. Gio Dos Santos is coming across to speak to Van Dam right now, just to make sure he's okay. But if there's nothing wrong with Van Dam, this is a big statement from Curtinolfo.
Well, we'll try to get official word on the cause of the substitution. An interesting moment here. Curtinolfo and Van Dam shake hands. And maybe he was carrying a knock and just couldn't go any further. We shall see. The captain, the Belgian, has a seat. Romney takes his place.
They've got the ice out, so something's wrong with Van Dam. I didn't see too much.
Good tackle by Jones. A forceful one, concedes the corner. Well, yeah, you're right. Good pickup. They quickly, Vargas and the equipment staff getting them all situated here. Did get some ice. Some huddled conversations. The Galaxy bench players. Juninho here, 34th minute. Key moment in this match here, Ian. Juninho, good ball, headed down and away. The volley! Oh! Dax McCarty very nearly put a hole in the net. That one was on target, but just wide when it's all said and done.
What a strike this is from Dax McCarty. Great technique. It's on the volley. He's talking 30 yards out when he pings this one. It's not too far away from finding the top corner. Beautiful strike.
In fact, in the end, it was only as wide as the blue Alcatel sign, so I think it was curling wide just at the very end. Had a little bit of a little side spin on it, but he didn't miss that by much.
It's great technique from Dax McCarty. I mean, you're talking 30 yards out. To have the confidence to just go for it, that's exactly what the Chicago Fire have shown today. Confidence all around.
Alessandrini doesn't step to the ball. Connor stops it dead on the line. Schweinsteiger tried to get out of that tight space. Connor wins it. Dos Santos, nifty. João Pedro, can he turn? He can't. Cole cuts it inside. Heavy first touch. Dips back outside. Tries to weave his way through. Gets the foul. Ashley Cole, a consummate professional. One of the good guys in the Galaxy locker room.
Very nice from Ashley Cole. Finally starting to see from action from him on the left-hand side, getting forward. His quick feet to entice the foul in. Quickly taken.
João Pedro took something off. Too much in the end. Alessandrini sandwiched. Ooh, Olé, a little soccer tennis. Here's a chance here on the counter. Akam. Nikolic gives it up early. Schweinsteiger joining the fun. Akam. Solo mission. Is he tripped up? Kevin Stott, a long look. Schweinsteiger, a whack. Advantage, I guess, somewhat played. In the end, the organized chaos of the match has it all cleared away by Rowe.
It's a great challenge from Diallo.
It was.
He manages to get all the way back towards his own box, and Akam's running 1v1. I give him a great deal of credit for that challenge.
He closed the stagger, didn't he? Connor on the throw in. Gets it back. Alessandrini. Romney, first time he really had a look at the ball, and he hits it off his own player, and then the second one he turns into a throw in. Support the Galaxy Foundation and browse their in-game auction from the comfort of your own home. Just text Galaxy to 52182 to register and start bidding on game-worn jerseys today of LA Galaxy players. The auction will close 1 hour after kickoff, so hurry. Start shopping right now. Schweinsteiger. Oh, that was fumbled by Rowe. Oh, my goodness. Coughed up. Nikolic very nearly had a second. Oh, it was just fumbled without any trouble at all for Brian Rowe.
It's awful goalkeeping from
Nikolic
Brian Rowe.
hoping for a corner. Pleading, in fact, is probably the best word.
This is awful goalkeeping. He comes out. It's a simple claim for the goalkeeper. He's trying to take it in his chest. It should be an easy claim. It just drops kindly for Nikolic, and who should be doing so much better, regardless of the acute angle.
He was surprised.
You know, he's claiming for a contact off Brian Rowe, who actually tried to make the save in the end. But that's a big-time opportunity because Nikolic has options with a calm centre. Also, McCarthy's there waiting for a simple cutback. Nikolic goes solo. That is a big chance for the Fire to make it 3.
The Galaxy bending, but not breaking here. Last couple of minutes. McCom and McCarthy, and now Nikolic putting a little uptick in the heartbeat here because a third goal seems a very, very big mountain to climb, considering that the team so far, the Galaxy that is at home, has scored 3 goals in on the whole of the season. Jones is down.
Oh, he went down hard.
Jones is down, and he's quickly going to be tended to.
Well, he takes a ball to the face here, Jermaine Jones, and he doesn't expect it.
Oh!
It pings him, and it looks like it just knocked him out cold. Immediately he goes to ground. He sort of collapsed as the ball struck his face as well. That's not a good sign.
That was a hard.
You see his leg just collapse, Alan. As soon as the ball strikes his head,
yeah, I think
his right leg
you've got
collapsed.
to be very, very careful. Now, interestingly enough, I was part of the U.S. men's national team setup when he suffered a similar, I guess, blow in a qualifier, recovered very quickly, but U.S. Soccer had initiated the concussion protocol, which makes a player sit out 7 days, and he missed the next qualifier against Panama.
Well, we're watching the replay right
but
now.
That ball, I mean, it couldn't have caught him any more flush in to the side of his face, and I think just watching how his body
Just watch his right leg, Alan. His right leg just collapses.
Yeah.
That is not a good sign.
That is the way his body fell. That's how your body falls when the central nervous system is not functioning.
You can see by his eyeballs as
Yeah.
well. We're watching the replay. You can see his right leg collapses, but his eyeballs shoot to the top of his head. That is a very bad sign for Jermaine Jones. And fair play to the referee. He noticed it straight away. He stopped the game immediately. Compliment to the referee for that.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, Dr. Bert Mandelbaum right there, one of the more famed in his prime, famed orthopedic surgeons, so many U.S. soccer players through the years, checking out that right knee. That's the knee that you were pointing to that just kind of got buckled and awkwardly caught underneath him.
I think at any given time like this, when you see a situation like that, if the player collapses, like he did do, he just fell to the ground and it was an awkward fall. As soon as the ball struck his head, he just collapsed on top of that right knee, but his eyes and his head tells me that he's not 100% fully there. The Galaxy have to be very careful here with this situation. You cannot put this player in danger.
This is the stand-in captain. He's wearing the captain's armband. Van Dam was substituted already 5 minutes to go in the half. And things are just unraveling. Let's see what he does here. You know, he is a warrior. And, you know, they were checking out that knee. But we'd be remiss if we didn't say it's that blow from the ball that caught him.
Yeah.
That's making him recalibrate everything. The ball will be played back in good fashion. Galaxy fans, pack your bags and fly Alaska Airlines, an away Galaxy match of the season. Alaska Airlines and the LA Galaxy are offering fans the opportunity to support their team in New York and Seattle with 20% off of flights. Log on to galaxy.com, fly Alaska for more information. Schweinsteiger will turn. So Jones is back in.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's an interesting decision to bring Jermaine Jones back in there. He's asking for a substitution now. I think it looks like he's actually complaining about his knee.
Yeah.
I think it would be the head clash that I would be more worried about.
Well, it's the collateral damage of him going down awkwardly. Clearly the ball put his body in a very, very vulnerable position, and that looked like an MCL type of injury in which you're kind of awkwardly going down. Clearly just that right leg, and again, Dr. Mandelbaum was quickly out there.
Yeah, I think you've got it spot on. You know, the way he collapsed, it looked like his knee just tucked inside, and it looked like probably a ligament damage if he's got anything wrong with his knee. I'm worried about his head because it looked like he might have lost consciousness for just a split second.
Well, here we go. So this first half, Ian, has had a bit of everything when you're talking about if there was no bad luck, there'd be no luck at all scenario. Jermaine Jones, will now give the armband to Giovanni Dos Santos, because he got it from Jelly Van Dam, and he will limp off, and Emma Boateng will check in. One substitution remaining for Kurt Onalfo. Emma Boateng, who's quickly become a fan favorite, will jog on.
Well, it's unfortunate for the Galaxy. Obviously, they don't want to make two quick substitutions in the manner that they've had to, and it's a big shame for Jermaine Jones.
I hope Emma is loose and ready to go as well. Short turnaround. Well, the man we were spotlighting in terms of trying to pick up his play was Jermaine Jones. He doesn't finish the first half. My, oh my. Boateng having a good year. Doing a lot of fun. Has really earned the praise of his teammates. Bruce Arena brought him along slowly. And the Ghanaian playing his 35th match in his MLS career. Nikolic, Solinak, pull back. Juninho. Is this a penalty? Just outside the box, and when I mean just outside, I mean maybe inside and then move to the outside.
It's definitely inches away. I mean, this is absolutely a free kick. Ashley Cole goes to ground. Juninho goes down.
No disputing that. It's just where the ball is placed benefits the home team, no doubt. Watch it again here.
It looks like it's on the line to me.
Actually, you know what? That's a spot-on bang call then.
It's right on that line.
It
It's
is
incredible.
right on the line, yep.
Ashley Cole again going to ground far too easily. It makes it easy for Juninho to actually entice the foul.
So the Galaxy had wrestled some momentum away. Jones goes down. A couple minutes later, we find ourselves in the 45th minute. There will be at least 3 minutes added on, if not more, here to half number one. The Galaxy down 2 goals after 16 minutes. Juninho, a hair outside the box, pulls it back. Connor can't get it through. Zardes, McCarty, good first touch with João Pedro on his back. Juninho, sweet first touch. Chicago been very good on the ball tonight, Ian. Clean.
Yeah, fantastic. The way they've played their soccer, when they've had the ball, they've been so composed. Again, they go at this defense.
Akam. Why not? That would have been an end-to-end Russell Westbrook type of scenario if he would have stolen that ball and walked all the way in. Romney, who checked in for Van Dam, was just driving like it was a Sunday afternoon. Com just swooped in from behind him, and I believe that's a 5, Ian, being showed by our 4th official tonight, which seems about right.
Yeah, 5 additional minutes.
Couple of goals. We had as well a couple of substitutions and injury as well. Another poor clearance. Akam had it go off his chest, too hot to handle.
What a
Zardes.
disappointing first half it's been for the Galaxy. They started to get some momentum going forward. That's a good touch.
Boateng, an amazing touch. Cuts it back. Connor got lucky. He went down very early. Akam, heavy first touch. Vucinic. Vucinic made his 98th MLS start tonight, approaching 150 league games. Alessandrini's been quiet. His floated ball headed away.
Yeah, he really has been quiet. And that's what we talked about pre-game. Try to get your influential players involved in the game as much as possible. Alessandrini's been quiet. Dos Santos has been quiet. Gyasi Zardes has been quiet. They haven't done enough to really pose a great threat to Chicago Fire, who have been by far the better side.
Here's first half substitution, Romney, to other first half substitution, Emma Boateng. I just said it because it's rare that you say that. Two first half subs linking up on the same team. Zardes making a run into the space. Vucinic doesn't see him. Casual, slow build-up. Diallo, Alessandrini, Vucinic. Dos Santos now pulling the strings from behind. Romney waits for it. Gets it back to Dos Santos. Dos Santos, good-looking ball. Short, though. Alessandrini running in behind. Vucinic cleans it up. Diallo. He's been good when he's had these moments. Diallo pokes it out wide. Deflected on the way in, and João Pedro earns a late first-half corner kick.
Well, it's better from the Galaxy. Starting to penetrate that box. Trying to make something happen just ahead of halftime. It's the right time to do so. Not bad. Winning a corner kick in a dangerous position. Try to get your bigger bodies forward and get a goal back before halftime.
Gio Dos Santos leaves it out wide. Boateng. Emma backing over the top, back post. Still alive, third chance. Alessandrini, a little roll all the way back. Chicago will come out of the back slowly. Dos Santos surrounded by three. The initial thrust of that sequence is gone. Alessandrini, good takeover. And the 1-2 with Vucinic. Ball bounced in, and this is actually a very strong finish as the Galaxy trying to cut this 2-goal deficit in half just before the break.
Well, that's much better from Roman
The
Alessandrini.
best sequence of the half, no doubt.
Fantastic to pick up possession of the ball, run at the defense. They need to do that a lot more frequently, the Galaxy. Get Alessandrini the ball to run at the defense. He's won another corner kick.
Everyone back for Chicago trying to defend. Last sequence of the half. Dos Santos back post, slams in, no problem at all. Chicago content to walk it up and let it breathe as this first half will come to an end here. Good first touch by Romney and Steres. Those two a year ago were linking up in the same way. Galaxy 2. Now they're on the first team. And ball looking for Diallo. When he's gotten forward, he's done very well. João Pedro. Similar starting pattern on the ball for LA. Cole. Dos Santos. Block of red. Kappelhoff. Juninho. I'd pick him for my soccer tennis team.
Yeah, very good.
That was such a difficult ball. He made look so easy. And it allows Chicago to get the sequence started. Schweinsteiger has hardly put a wrong foot forward here.
Well, they've done such a great job, Chicago Fire. They've been well organized.
Zardes trying to chase down that errant pass. Diallo with a step in front. Vincent. Shoulder to shoulder. Knocks off Alessandrini, who, with Boateng's insertion, Ian, has switched to the right-hand side, and it's woken him up some. We'll see if that is a theme that can continue. This half number one is now complete. Well, the way things started, you thought this match was going to be put to bed before it ever begun. But the Galaxy, despite conceding twice, hang on, create some opportunities of their own. But Ian, they find themselves here with a lot of work to do as they will work their way to the locker room. Couple of substitutions, tactically not right, technically not there, and right now a lot of questions are going to be asked, and let's see what will transpire here in the next 15 minutes, maybe the most important halftime talk of the season.
Yeah.
How would you summarize what you saw so far in Act 1 here at the StubHub Center?
Well, I think it's safe to say it's possibly the worst case scenario for the LA Galaxy. Going 2 goals behind, losing 2 players, looks like 2 injury. I think Kurt Onalfo will be surprised at the way his team started this game. Well, opening 5 minutes, they were playing with confidence. They were looking dangerous. They were trying to penetrate. And then all of a sudden, they took their foot off the gas. They allowed Chicago Fire to dominate in possession. And they've penetrated a lot harder, a lot quicker. There's more confidence in the Chicago Fire side, and that's been the difference maker. The opportunities obviously fell to a penalty kick, which it was a penalty kick. Van Damme going down far too easily. But David Akam has been stealing the show for me. He's been very dangerous going forward. He's created chance after chance. And of course, Nikolic, when you've got a goal scorer like that, he only needs 1 chance to score a goal.
Yeah, that 1 chance doubled the lead. Akam, a goal and assist. He's been unplayable tonight. By far the best Fire player in the match. Well, the Galaxy find themselves with a big task and an incredible opportunity here to come from behind and get something on what has been a tough start this evening. We'll step aside, and the halftime happenings coming up after the break. The Chicago Fire on the roadie lead 2-0 here on the Galaxy Broadcast Network.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
'76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
StubHub Center, can you read me?
Copy that.
We've identified an extraterrestrial aboard the spaceship. He's been secured and is open to questioning. Cosmic being, what do you want?
I'm here to gain intelligence from Earthland. You are in possession of the colorful and fizzy liquid I seek.
You mean Shasta?
Yes, I consumed Shasta and had the ultimate reaction. Equal parts fizz, fruit, and fun. I wish to experience all the Shasta. These flavors are out of this galaxy.
Oh, we've got the perfect place for you. At the StubHub Center.
Bring them home, guys.
It just has to be Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible 0 APR on 10 of our best-selling models, including the 2016 Camry, Corolla, and RAV4. You can even get 0 APR on the redesigned 2016 Prius. Hurry in before they're gone. Financing through Toyota Financial Services to well-qualified customers. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6. Offers may vary by region.
Now it's easier than ever to search for the best deal on a Toyota car, truck, or SUV. Just visit buyatoyota.com, the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. There, you can locate a dealer, search our inventory, and find the perfect car with all our current offers. Save time and money. Go direct to the source, buyatoyota.com.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
The halftime report is brought to you by StubHub. Galaxy fans, did you know the StubHub app is personalized just for you? Get the StubHub app today. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. StubHub, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. The Galaxy losing after 45 minutes of action 2-0. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard action beginning here on Friday, week 10 of the MLS season. Just like that, Vancouver took care of Colorado. Familiar theme here. Let's see if you're paying attention. Seattle lost 1-0 at Toronto. Montreal beat DC 1-0. Philly got their first W since August of last year. CJ Sapong with a late second half natural hat trick, 3-0 there. Columbus 2-0 over New England. Houston 4-0 over Orlando. Dallas 3-0 over RSL. And here Chicago leading, and the other match still in progress. San Jose 2-0 over Portland. So, Ian, teams in the West dropping points. An opportunity for the Galaxy to maneuver just some here on this first Saturday in May. But right now, they find themselves in a really tough spot here when you consider they've only scored 3 goals at home in 5 previous outings. What has to change here? What is Curt Onalfo, as I give you a double-barrel question, my apologies, what can you say to your team? And in your position as a former player, what can you do to really turn things around, not only tonight, but really moving forward?
I think I'll start with Curt Onalfo. He has to be able to do something in that locker room to inspire his team. They haven't had one single shot on target in 45 minutes of soccer. That's simply not good enough. In front of your own supporters, you have to do better. You have to do a better job of tactically setting up your team and give confidence to your team. Let them believe that they have the ability to cause problems against the Chicago Fire side that has conceded goals this season. I think if I was a player in that locker room right now, I would be shouting my head off. I would be angry at my team because there's no aggression there. There's no real belief. You look at the next player, he's lacking confidence. The one next to you, he's lacking confidence. These players right now need to start to get aggressive. If things are not working out tactically, how you set up in training, you turn to another style. Plan B has to come into play, and that's get the ball forward, give it to your danger players, and let them try to make something happen. Because so far, Alan, it's simply not been good enough.
It is certainly going to be a huge task when you consider that Van Dam went off apparently injured, and then Jermaine Jones in what looked like a double injury blow. Not only did he take a hard right-footed long ball to the side of his face, the left side in fact, he also apparently has suffered a right knee injury that once he got himself cleared in terms of his central nervous system, he couldn't go with his right knee. So Giovanni Dos Santos, believe it or not, is the third captain tonight, and he's the one guy that you highlight in the pregame who's got the quality and the ability to get things going, but what can one man do? And certainly now that he's been deployed in a much deeper role, what can you expect from the Mexican international or anyone who can really turn the tide here?
Well, it's tough because Chicago Fire are so well organized. It's very difficult to break the Fire down. They're tactically set up perfect. Defensively, when they don't have the ball, they shut up shop. They make it very tight to play through the middle. They're forcing the Galaxy to go down the lines, and the Galaxy are not putting enough service into the box to cause enough problems. They're not creating chances for Gio Dos Santos, so he's going searching for the ball, and at times he's picking up possession of the ball from his own centre back. That shouldn't be happening. You should have your midfield players linking up the play, and I think the Galaxy need to do a better job of that. They need to move it a lot quicker. Gio Dos Santos certainly has the ability, we all know that, to change a game. It's only 2-0 down. There's 45 minutes left to go. The Galaxy have a chance in this game to make something happen.
Well, the time is now, no doubt. They've been pushed into a deep corner here. Let's see how they respond. Halftime continuing here. A lot of youngsters playing on the Field of Dreams here at the StubHub Center. We're going to step aside, get you caught up on the first half stats and everything else you need for what should be a very interesting and very, very compelling half number 2 for the LA Galaxy. Don't go anywhere. Fire Galaxy on the Broadcast Network.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. all thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
'76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
I'm Chris Klein, president of the LA Galaxy, and we're a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team, and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best, whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way up for the LA Galaxy.
City National Bank, the way up. Learn more at cnb.com/LA Galaxy, member FDIC.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
You know what, son? Shasta Red Pop always brings me back to fireworks at the lake on the 4th of July. I can still hear those fireworks popping.
You know, I've always been a tiki punch kind of guy. Sounds like a ukulele at a luau.
Oh, California Dreamin' always brings me back to the surf and the sun of the California coast.
Remember all the Fiesta punch we drank at that backyard fiesta? If it sounds like flavor, it just has to be Shasta.
Welcome back to the StubHub Center on this brisk first Saturday in May in Carson, California. A great evening for soccer in terms of the weather. Not so much for the home side right now as they find themselves in a 2-goal deficit with 1 half to play as the Fire have emerged from the tunnel as you would expect. The Galaxy now making their way onto the pitch. Alan Hopkins, Ian Joy, so glad you could join us. Take a little deeper dive in the first half stats. I thought you hit on something great. This is a team that came into the game 21st in goals scored and 6th in shots. Well, they had no shots on goal in the first half. That is a big highlighted stat when you consider how much this team has struggled to find the back of the net at home.
Well, especially when you consider how much firepower there is on there. When you've got a player like Dos Santos, and of course Alessandrini, Jussi Zardes, these players like to score goals. They like to attack. They want to run at defenders. They want to get shots off. They want the headlines. But so far in the first 45 minutes, there's just been no belief. There's been no confidence to run out of Chicago Fire defense. And I can't understand why, because it's not as if Chicago Fire don't concede goals. They do. They have conceded. I think it's been a perfect performance from Chicago Fire, but it's a big second half coming up for the Fire and an even bigger one for the Galaxy now.
Another stat, as this is all going to be about the fight, the Fire have 9 players who have at least 1 tackle. The Galaxy only have 5 players who've gotten in the mix to create a tackle. Maybe it's going to be more of that industriousness and hard work and that grit and determination that will get them over the hump. Sometimes it's substance over style. The Galaxy will take anything remotely related to those two as we get set for half number 2. The Galaxy with the ball. The lights show around. The lights are up in the house. The Fire trying to win for just the 4th time on their travels throughout the years here. One substitution remaining for Kurt Onolfo. Jermaine Jones and Yeli Van Dam have come off. They've remained in the locker room here for half number 2, which is now underway. Kevin Stott is your referee. Usicic gets the ball rolling out to Steris. Romney. That one cut out by Juninho, enjoying a so far triumphant return. Zolniak, a good ball there. McCarty. No substitutions yet for the Fire. And that's going to be a Galaxy corner. Not too shabby. They'll take it.
Yeah, this
Not
is
a bad start.
Big time second half coming up for Kurt Onolfo and for his side. They need to have a good response. If it's a poor performance in the second half and Chicago Fire go on to score more goals, questions will start to be asked.
Fourth corner kick. Chance for a response straight away. McCarty heads it away in front of Diallo. Nikolic has the second goal. Vincent Akam, the back heel, Schweinsteiger. There's Cole, the foil. The quick play. Boy, that counter, though, is deadly. That was off a Galaxy corner, nearly a Fire opportunity. Here's Alessandrini. João Meta is down. Left for Boateng! Skipped up and over. Maybe it would have been better just taking the brunt of that challenge. Meanwhile, João Meta has not moved, holding his left knee. The Galaxy now finally knock it out of play. Well, that is how half number 1 came to an end. The couple of stoppages for Galaxy injuries. Half number 2 begins with a Fire injury. João Meta, he went down and he stayed down. And I've learned over the years, the less you move, sometimes that is more of an indicator of how serious it is than when you're rolling around.
He doesn't look too comfortable, that's for
Well,
sure.
he's-
Big chance for the Galaxy there. They're attacking towards the box. I think you look at Boateng's position, he's just a little unfortunate that the ball stops at the top of the box. Instead of being able to pull the trigger, he was closed down very quickly indeed by the Chicago Fire.
Portuguese defender. See, they're doing the Lockman's test, which is the ACL test that every certified athletic trainer learns as soon as they learn how to tape an ankle. So he'll gingerly walk off. We'll see if he can continue. The only sort of wobble in the Fire wheel tonight has been this João Meta knock. Looks like he might be okay, though. In the way the Fire bench looked to my left, they've been told to stand down, so they're comfortable with the news they've gotten so far about what he can do.
Yeah, he looks okay. He does have the tape around his knee, which does concern me somewhat that there might be an injury previously there. But he's back on the field. He's got a spring in his step. I'm sure Meta will be okay.
Well, let's see. Zardes testing him right away. Ducked in behind him, was in offside position, came back. Cole on that beautiful ball from João Pedro. Cole, Boateng, does he get around the corner? He does. Kabelhoff has been very good. Clears the danger.
It's interesting to see Gio Dos Santos just dropping off in that number 10 role, allowing Giassi Zardes to play more as that central striker. And the Fire closing him down very quickly. Here they go on the attack again.
Akam, too heavy for Nikolic. The only time he's put a bad foot forward this evening. Quicker pace here to half number 2 by both teams. Nearly been a month since the last Galaxy home goal. And that was Jermaine Jones's goal in the 74th minute against Montreal. 250 plus minutes since then. He's back with a knee injury suffered in the first half. Sweet back heel. McCarty zips it into Schweinsteiger. Good first touch by Dax. Gives Boateng a little shove to create space. Dax running the show. Toe pokes it forward. Schweinsteiger tries to play it through. Left it short for Boateng.
Yeah, good recovery from Boateng,
Yep.
getting back into fullback position. Ashley Cole had struck forward.
Dos Santos, is he bumped by? He is by Juninho, the Brazilian. Just too heavy there.
Well, and this is very similar to what we witnessed from the Galaxy in the first half. They enjoyed a decent amount of possession. They
Yep.
looked like they were getting better going forward, and then all of a sudden Chicago Fire gained momentum. and punished.
A calm. Jean Pedro able to get just enough of that throw on it. Galaxy stepping up the pressure. Not a bad response here in the first 5 minutes of half number 2. Vucinic. Jean Pedro, that's a good-looking ball. Alessandrini, they work the 1-2 nicely. Little Cruyff move. Portuguese, still nothing on it here. It's Dos Santos now. João Pedro looks to have a little bit more clarity, though, Ian, in his role. Diallo doesn't get it. That one looking for Boateng. Drew Connor heads it away. Only as far as Ashley Cole. Cole nearly made something out of nothing.
Much better from the Galaxy. Yep. They've come out with authority in this second half. They've got a game plan and they're trying to stick to it. They're playing more direct.
Alessandrini trying to post up. Vincent got a foot in there. Jalmeda! Boy, he didn't want to use that left knee, did he? Left leg, excuse me. The left knee injury. And Zardes nearly took it right off his foot.
It was almost a comical clearance right there.
It was. It's a bad idea.
Nice switch of play right there.
Yeah, but
Beautiful.
sometimes the bad ideas don't punish you like the good ones do. A calm. Vincent, does he have enough pace? He does. Oh, it just did get out of play.
Well, you can see Paunovic on the sideline just telling his team to calm down with their passing.
Yep.
They're overhitting. And once they break forward, Chicago Fire, we've mentioned it time and time again, Alan, on this broadcast, they look very dangerous every time they go forward.
Well, it's all about identity, right, and style clarification. And they seem to have pieces that favor a counter-attacking type of side.
Yeah.
Just curious to see if that's the mindset of Nelson Rodriguez and everyone in terms of their personnel decisions.
I think when you look at the decisions they've made, the players they've brought into the club, it's almost as if it's been built as a progressive step.
Yeah.
They're getting better as the season's going on.
Plenty of good players on the ball when needed. Dos Santos.
Good ball.
Look at Ashley Cole close down Kappelhoff. Lamson's been quiet, and he just dances around Dos Santos. Here comes a double team. Cole pressuring as well. Schweinsteiger begging for the switch. He doesn't get it. A calm. He's going to get the ball. Well, this game is stretched wide open. This is dangerous here. Calm. Outside. Then inside. Oh, and Rowe. As that one was hit right at his shoulder. And he was able to quick twitch it away.
Well, it's comical watching Bastian Schweinsteiger. He's on the near side expecting a switch of play, but Chicago Fire go down the line to a calm. And immediately Schweinsteiger's frustrated because the ball's not switched to him on the halfway line. And Akam is not frightened to go 1v1.
No.
Look how dangerous he is. Every time he gets the ball, he's so quick. Gets in behind, gets a strike away, and wins his side a corner kick. He almost scored.
Tell you what, if Schweinsteiger hadn't been doing the big SOS arm flapping, he might have been on the back end of that ball as Rowe just pushed it just across the face of the goal behind him.
Spot on.
Here's Schweinsteiger, tried to get up. Connor keeps the play down here. Diallo will just lump it out to safety. Good body language by the Galaxy. No one's hanging their heads. They're just getting at the work at hand. And with each passing minute, the work creating a heavy burden. Vincent still working on that part of his game, gives it away. Galaxy have one substitution remaining. Alessandrini. In terms of attacking options, you have Jaime Villarreal, you have Jack McBean, you have Jack McInerney. That is it. Ball flicked to the far post. Alessandrini, as the deflection threw his timing off. Boateng. He's been good since he's come on, Ian.
He really has. Yeah, he has. He's been very good indeed. He's picked up possession of the ball at right places.
Diallo, too much air underneath that one. Vincent, the lefty, only as far as Vucinic. Chicago content with this 2-goal lead just to keep their shape in behind, but the Galaxy making them work much harder in this half.
I don't think Chicago Fire can do much about it. The possession's been dominated by LA Galaxy in this second half without actually doing too much with it.
Alessandrini takes that first touch with him, draws a double team, and earns the corner. Fifth corner, second in the half. 10 minutes in to the second half. Short, flicked on! It's in! It's in! It looked like it was Romney there, and Esteras, I think, got the initial touch. If it didn't get Romney, it is indeed the center back's goal. Whipped in the near post, flicked on, and we have a game at 2-1. First shot on goal is picked out of the back of the Fire net. 2-1.
Oh, this is a great header. What a cross into the box from Alessandrini. Just fires the ball into the danger zone. Steres attacks the ball at the near post. That is a world-class header. He redirects it to the far post where Gio Dos Santos is trying to make contact on the ball. It doesn't need a contact. It finds its way into the back of the net, and it is absolutely game on.
The man for Burbank gets his second career goal, first this season, and this is ninth start, and a good response. A workmanlike response from the Galaxy.
Well, Chicago Fire are not too happy because the lights are still flashing as the game's been restarted again. Bastian Schweinsteiger is holding on to the ball, frustrated that the lights went out when play had actually resumed.
Well, Chicago's an entertainment city too. They should know better. Come on.
There hasn't been too much to shout home about
Nope.
for these LA Galaxy fans, so they might as well enjoy their moment. But I tell you what, Alan, they're back in the game.
They are.
I didn't think it would happen, and it came from the unlikeliest of sources. It's a great header from Steres.
Alessandrini able to create the corner, cashes in. Third assist of the season on Steres' first of his 2017 campaign. Well, two starters, two players that could be best 11 players in Van Damme and Jones off. The Galaxy responding great. Vucinic. Big ball. Alessandrini cradles it into his hip. Trying to get to the end line, scoops it up. Flicked on by Dos Santos. Juninho. Dos Santos feeling good about his game.
Well, the Galaxy are feeling better.
Boateng. Through that crease. Dos Santos blocked in front. That was good play by Vincent. Gave good cover from his outside back position on the far side, on the weak side.
Yeah, excellent defending from Vincent. He tucked inside from that left fullback position at the top of the box when Gio Dos Santos was looking to pull the trigger.
Vucinic and João Pedro really beginning to create a good vibe now. Alessandrini ducks inside, keeps it. Ball behind Diallo. He's been a big part of this resurgence. Keeps it moving. Feed the hot hand. Akam. The no look. Diallo too far to go. Gets the crowd into it. Diallo, though, wins it back and unlucky. But Alessandrini, though, for the first time in a couple of games, that assist has got his game going. The no look with those paying attention got a little rise out of the fans. Cristiano Ronaldo and Spanish power Real Madrid are coming to the LA Memorial Coliseum to take on Sergio Aguero, an English Premier League club, Man City, who won 5-0 today. Summer of Soccer Pack is the best way to customize your schedule. Get access to these games. Summer of Soccer starts as low as $90 a person. It includes Real Madrid, Man City, purchased by June 1st, and receive the June 17th Houston Dynamo game for free. Go to LAGalaxy.com for more information. That's a foul from behind. Brandon Vincent is going to go into the books, Mr. Joy.
It's an aggressive challenge from Vincent. He goes up with the arm, and it's unfortunate because he does catch the back of the head of Alessandrini, who goes down real hard. Nothing wrong with that challenge. A yellow card is the right call from the referee.
João Pedro started every game so far this season. Nice, solid, foundational player. Does his job. Always on the move. Very efficient. Gate. Little 1-2 here. Boateng wasn't for him, but he'll take it. Ball blocked on the way in. That ball was meant for Romney, who had crept forward. Boateng said, I got it, don't worry. And it actually was even better that Boateng got it.
I think the Galaxy fans are happy that it was Boateng who got on the end of it, because
That's a
he's
good
the one
point.
who looks like he's going to make it happen.
Yeah, who do you want on the ball, the defender or the attacker? On the hour mark, Diallo very nearly got his level. Kurt Onalfo clapping, Galaxy coming to life.
What a great point that is. The Galaxy are coming to life. You're starting to sense there's belief. There is life left in this club. And today's game, there's an opportunity out there for the Galaxy to go and make something of the second half. They've got one goal back into this game. You can see Alessandrini is starting to get fired up. And of course, since Boateng come onto the field, you've mentioned it already, Alan, he's been a real threat. The Galaxy need to play off that. They still need to do a better job of getting Zardes involved in this game. He's been far too quiet. Dos Santos is dropping very deep into the field as well. So those two players need to do a better job of getting involved.
Only the 9th goal in this game, number 9 for the Galaxy this season. But they have been a second half team, which has been a constant theme through the years. As of those 8 goals coming into tonight, they'd scored 5, over 50% in the second half. They have 1 here. João Pedro wins it. Plays a good ball to Zardes. That was off the mark. Didn't know if he was looking. He had a couple of options. Alessandrini to his right, and he chose Dos Santos, overhit it to his left.
I think he was caught in 2 minds there. Jesse Zardes didn't know quite what to do with
Yeah,
the
he
ball.
was too athletic. He was in the air so long, he had a chance to think about it. For everyone else, you don't have that much time to think. Superb athlete, Yassi. Local Hawthorne guy. Not too far from here. Alessandrini tried to ghost his way through that double team. In the end, he's able to get a throw in. The Fire have not made any changes yet to their 11 that started. Of course, we can't tell the story of this game without telling the story of the first half that saw not one Galaxy captain, but 2 come off as Van Damme passed the captain's armband to Jermaine Jones, and they both have now gone to the locker room, not emerged, injured.
Well, dare I say it, that the Galaxy have actually played a little better
They
since
have.
both of those players have gone off the field. I think some of the players who have come on are actually taking their opportunity.
Drew Connor just does get a foot in front of Boateng, or he would have been off to the races. McCarty, Juninho, Schweinsteiger, Vincent. First touch takes the initial sting out of the action. Juninho, a little breather now. Juninho won it back, Alessandrini. Solinak was very good in the first half, quiet here in the second. Diallo took a finger to the eye. He'll have to keep playing. Juninho. Dax, one of the good dudes, will keep it. And now she will roll it out. It looked like an inadvertent poke to the eye. We shall see.
I'm actually surprised the referee doesn't stop this game immediately. As soon as he takes a blow to the face, he really should stop the play there, the referee. Clearly Diallo got one in the eye or in the face. The referee should stop it. Chicago Fire haven't really done too much in the second half, Alan. They've sort of taken their own foot off the gas. They were excellent in the first 45 minutes, and there was always going to be a time where things were going to slow down for them. But full credit to the Galaxy, they're starting to make a game of it.
Diallo is okay. Galaxy fans, sit back, unwind, and join Los Dos for this year's wine Wednesday night on May 10th. Enjoy discounted wine specials as you watch the future of the Galaxy take on Real Monarchs SLC at 7:30 p.m. Fans can save money by purchasing their Los Dos tickets online at lagalaxy.com/2. Well, into the final third of this contest. 2-0 at half. 2-1 now. Alessandrini off the corner. Found Steris. João Pedro, that's a sweet ball. Boateng. Boateng just shoves it somehow, some way, as it was caught underneath them to João Pedro.
Difficult angle, really difficult angle to be able to hit the target from there. João Pedro is trying to strike it from 20 yards out in an acute angle. Maybe Husidric in the near side would have been a better option to just keep possession of the ball. He's fortunate to have won a corner kick.
Yep. Lots of Galaxy corners. Headed down, it's in! Dos Santos, the final touch! Romney was in the mix, and we're tied at 2. Romney with the flick at the near post.
Well, when things are not going your way through direct play, why not lean heavily on your set plays? And this is just a fantastic header on from Romney. He gets all the credit. He's up high. It's a link-on header. And at the back post, Gio Dos Santos waiting patiently to stab the ball into the back of the net. It's a poacher's goal, and he deserved it.
Timing is everything. Dos Santos, look at the expression. What a header. Romney went up, beat the double team there. And that gets the crowd into it. Meanwhile, Chicago trying to quickly reply. That shot in. Rose spilled it. He's had a hard time tonight catching it. Zardes, hint of a handball.
It's game on here, Alan.
Yeah, it is. It's wide open. Boateng, wide open. Got Drew Connor in his sights. Watch the acceleration. Smooth around the outside. Lampson to his left hauls it in. End to end we go.
Well, there's a belief about Gio Dos Santos as Boateng's breaking down the left-hand side. Gio Dos Santos is giving everything to get on the end of this cross. Far too close to the goalkeeper in the end. But it is really game on. It's a completely open game. Chicago Fire are starting to believe now that they're actually starting the second half. I didn't think they had started the second half. They've been poor. Galaxy have done a great job to get back in this game.
Alessandrini, 2 assists tonight. Steres and then Dos Santos. Romney has to get a second assist in there as well. What a response by LA. And you touched on, I thought it was very subtle by you, saying, look, even if they don't come back in this game, how will they respond? Are they still playing for the coach? Are they still listening? Are they still playing for one another? And I think all those have been answered with a resounding yes here in half number 2.
It has been an excellent second half performance all over the field. The players look so different.
Look at Cole. He's got Drew Connor twisting and turning. Alessandrini calling for it.
He needs an option, Ashley Cole. When he's got forward there on the left-hand side, he needs someone to make a move, give him an option.
The option's dried up, no doubt. Chicago now, the team walking around, shocked just like the Galaxy did. Galaxy with just 2 shots, Ian, on goal tonight.
It's amazing, really, Alan, when you realize things are not going your way. Sometimes you have to rely heavily on corner kicks, on free kicks, to give an opportunity to your bigger players to get forward and make something happen from nothing. 2 quality crosses in, take nothing away from Alessandrini's delivery.
Well, look, we know in World Cups, 1 out of every 3 goals scored is a set-piece goal.
This is an interesting change.
And David Accam comes off. DeLu is in. It is interesting because Accam doesn't really go by his coach. Doesn't seem to be too happy about the change. And he mad walks to the very end of the bench.
Yeah, he's frustrated.
He's not happy at all. And interesting change there because he's the one player that can still unlock the Galaxy defense.
Yeah, exactly.
And the one player that, as a Galaxy defender, you have to keep an eye on.
Yeah. He's got the pace to get him behind. He's a playmaker. He's the type of player who's had such an unbelievable game so far. He was the only dangerous player in the second half for Chicago Fire, getting him behind. So I'm not really agreeing with this substitution. It's an interesting one.
Seven Galaxy corners. And they've cashed in on a pair of them. Two goals apiece for each team.
Well, Bastian Schweinsteiger has just faded out of this game.
Yes.
Second half, he's been non-existent.
Well, look, we know one thing, and I was surprised that he actually was playing as well. He just hadn't been playing at all. And you need match fitness to be, well, the only way you get match fit is by playing matches, as you know, Ian. And it looks like he's still adjusting. Look, whatever you want to say about MLS in terms of its quality of international players, whatever, this is a hard league.
Yeah.
It's an athletic league. It is a physical league. And the one thing that all former European greats have come over and struggle with is, one, the athleticism at times and the travel. Luckily, he's in Chicago, middle of the country. But look, he's taking real road trips, and that just really hurts when it comes to recovery and regeneration when you have to spend a lot of time on a plane. Great ball by João Pedro. João Meta seems to be okay after that knee injury, and all the connective tissue that the Fire were enjoying in the first half has just come apart. Boateng directing traffic with Cole, telling him to slow it down. Vucinic. He's been very good tonight. Diallo. Steres all the way back to Rowe. Romney and Steres, two unlikely heroes tonight. Considering a year ago they were playing for Los Dos. Been entrusted with the Galaxy defense. Boateng went down awkwardly. Here's Cole, tried to get through. Boateng, does he draw the foul? He does. Kappelhoff didn't see him. He came out of nowhere. But he just pounces all over this loose ball. And DeLue looked like he got his foot in there.
Well, it's a soft one for the referee to give. Nonetheless, this is another great opportunity for
Yeah, didn't like
Galaxy.
much.
No, there's not much in it. And the referee's made 2 or 3 decisions that have been interesting in the second half that have worked out big time in favor of the Galaxy. Here's another chance for them to get their bigger players forward. Alessandrini, 25 yards out from goal. An acute angle. He's going to fire this ball into a danger zone.
Alessandrini walks him off like a place kicker. Left-footed ball. Oh, that should have been a goal. That was the easiest of all the opportunities served up by the Frenchman tonight. And I think it's Steres who's on the doorstep, Ian.
Yeah, it is. Steres should be doing a lot better. He gets a clean header on this ball.
Oh,
what a chance that is. It's a great delivery yet again. And we're talking about 6 yards out. He makes good connection, but not clean enough to get it on target. Steres should be doing so much better from that position.
Vucinic, slide tackle, keeps possession. Alessandrini calling for it. Can he get it? He just can't. Cole just mishit it some. Well, according to the Audi player index, Daniel Steres is the best player on the field. Dos Santos is second, and the third best player, well, he's sitting down at the end of the bench, David Accam. Dos Santos run off the ball by Schweinsteiger. It's a good ball out wide for Drew Connor. He'll flatten out that first touch. Vucinic coming over goal side. Cole let it go over his shoulder. Romney, big ball out to Zardes. He's gone up for every challenge. Kappelhoff wins that one. 1 substitution remaining for the Galaxy. They made 2 early. Zardes, he's in! João Meta won it. Oh, we get a foul. The foul occurred after the ball was played by Vucinic.
Well, credit to the referee. He's trying to play advantage for Gyasi Zardes to get him behind. Chicago Fire covered it up well defensively, and the referee's brought it all the way back, 40 yards away from goal. Well played to the referee. No advantage to be played. He brought it back.
Alessandrini now floating to the left-hand side. Boateng. Got to give Emma credit. He came ready to play today. He didn't start this match. What a first touch. Alessandrini bungled over from behind. No call. Oh, and a yellow card in protest. Goes the other way.
I think he gets this one wrong, the referee.
I thought he was bungled over from behind by Dax McCarty.
Well, it's soft. He's gone to ground easily, and I think that's what the referee spotted. It's far too easily for the referee's liking. I thought there was initially a contact there. And the ankle of Alessandrini, I'm not sure if there was enough. We'll get a good look at it on the replay.
Was it for the protest or the dive, Ian? What are you saying?
Well, I'm sure it could have been for the descent. I mean, he does lash his arms out in the direction of the referee.
That's a great first touch, huh?
Great first touch, but there's not much contact there. He goes to ground far too easily. I changed my mind. It's a good decision by the ref. Initially, it looked like there was contact from Dax McCarty, but looking at it again, I tell you what, he's gone to ground far too easily. He would have been better staying on his feet because he had options.
Kevin Stott was spot on right there. He's in a good spot. You saw him just leave his legs behind like a youngster being told they have to go to bed and they don't want to go to bed. I have a couple of those. Meanwhile, one of the rookies, top rookies a year ago, Jonathan Campbell out of North Carolina, will come on to finish this one out. Final quarter of an hour. Each team with one substitution remaining. Alessandrini with a pair of assists tonight. He's got 4 now. I'm going to give Romney one as well. I'm the unofficial scorer. Vincent Schweinsteiger cuts it back. Not fast, but effective. Kappelhoff has gotten forward. Dax McCarty clips one forward. The header! Oh, it's off the bar! Rowe, I believe, got a deft touch.
I think he did. I think he just got a fingertip to it. Looked like he was going over the top of his head. Great save.
Dos Santos can't keep it inside the center circle. It's all happening now. João Pedro stiff arms his way to space. Dos Santos, big first touch. Boateng again around the outside this time. Kappelhoff was there after being beaten the first time. Boateng charging, and Kappelhoff can only get it away.
I can't tell you how many times Ashley Cole's got forward on that left-hand side. He's playing in a left midfield position, but his pass forward to Boateng has been poor.
Yeah.
It needs to be a lot better. Boateng's making some great runs off the ball.
Well, they've played that through ball a little too much. Alessandrini trying to get Diallo to combine with him. Asking a bit too much. Galaxy fans, now through July 21st, download the Hotel Tonight app and enter promo code GALAXY for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to San Jose or Portland. For more info, visit LAGalaxy.com/HT away trip. And look at the header again, and it was just a fingernail touch from Rowe off the quick goal bar and cleared away by Cole. Poked away from behind by Alessandrini. Here's Boateng, fouled. Kappelhoff, a professional foul. The ball, the man, never both.
That should be a yellow card.
Here's Zardes working on Campbell. He just came in. Here's Zardes. Dos Santos making a good run, but Campbell won it from behind. Cole wins it. No call. And he gets the foul.
Well, the Chicago Fire have woken up. They really have. They
did.
realize they're now in a game. LA Galaxy have made it a good game. The second half has been really entertaining to watch.
Well, the shot off the bar was a bucket of cold water. Dousing, really inch perfect for Zardes from Dos Santos. Dousing the Galaxy's momentum and also waking up Chicago. Diallo making a good run. Diallo making a good run. Bradley Diallo on the outside of the post. No goal. Diallo with those long loping strides. Well read by Alessandrini, patiently waiting to spring the overlap. The header beats everyone. Zardes can't square his shoulders to the goal across the face of it. And that chance goes begging.
It's a tough one. It's a great run from Diallo. But look at Giassi Zardes. He's just dropping back. It's tough to head on goal.
Alessandrini now just every time driving the Galaxy, looking for the win. 4 straight away from home after this. It has been a struggle this homestand. 3 goals coming in to tonight. They have 2. Trying to match that total and snatch 3 points after being down 2-0. Oh, that one too heavy from João Pedro. Alessandrini looking up your way, Ian, saying, hey, play me, man, I'm hot.
It's the wrong decision
It
right
was.
there from João Pedro. He's got good options on the right-hand side. Boateng and Alessandrini, who are both on form tonight, give them the ball. Let them be the creators.
Husidic, he has been outstanding tonight. João Meta wins it. Schweinsteiger patiently waiting for it. Schweinsteiger. Ashley Cole all the way back on a 40-yard recovery run. Dos Santos another. I haven't seen this happen in so long. So many players losing it from behind. Zardes, he's in behind. Vincent gave up on it. Here's Alessandrini. Vincent switched off there. Alessandrini beats one. Alessandrini has a go, and it's wide. The Galaxy faithful, though, those who did not give up, being rewarded with this last push here. 10 to go.
Well, it's unfortunate. Alessandrini picks up possession of the ball in exactly the position he wants. Initially started with a great run forward from Gyasi Zardes in behind. And you're right, Vincent just gave up on it. It gave the Galaxy a chance to go in on goal. Alessandrini on his left foot, 25 yards out. It was always drifting away from danger.
Right. Well, quick recap. David Accam needed 2 tries on penalty spot in the 13th minute, the opening scoring. Nikolic from Accam made it 2-0. That was the score at halftime. Meanwhile, Van Dam and Jones come off injured in the first half. The second half, Steres in the 56th, Dos Santos in the 65th, Alessandrini getting credit with the helpers. And that is where we stand here. Galaxy with an incredible second half fight back. But are they done? Lamson beating twice tonight.
It's amazing the body language, the difference from the Galaxy in the first half to the second half. There's a confidence right there. They've got fire in their engine.
McCarty goes down. Dos Santos trying to get it from behind.
It's been a good second half performance from the Galaxy, Alan. I've been really impressed. I think whatever it was that Kurt Arnolfo said at halftime to his players, he certainly inspired them.
Or he didn't say, you know, sometimes you never know. Sometimes a coach's word, as you know, you've been in these locker rooms, these situations, doesn't mean anything. And sometimes it's the things you don't say that are the most impactful. It will be interesting to see and hear when he has to say what the difference was in the second half. Nonetheless, he's made all the right moves. His team is in it. Now a little lull in the action. See Chicago enjoying possession. Schweinsteiger jumped straight into the team since coming over. All that experience, right? I mean, what a guy to pick his brain and just to tell stories.
Yeah, great.
Club and country. Scooped up and forward, headed away. Nearly a corner in the end. It'll just be a throw-in.
Yeah, it's great to see Major League Soccer bringing players like Bastian Schweinsteiger over to the league, obviously to try and improve the league, but also to give experience to some of the youngsters. I was fortunate enough in my career to play against Bastian Schweinsteiger when he was at Bayern Munich, and I learned so much just in the 90 minutes of playing against him. And you can see right now the influence over the last 10 minutes. He's starting to get more and more involved in this game.
Long throw in by Vincent. Rowe has to stay at home. Good decision. Juninho to McCarty. The two holding midfielders connect. Kappelhoff. Good ball in. Chance here. Blocked in front. Danger still not clear. Schweinsteiger. Floated shot up and over. The rain coming down. And this is the rain they said was going to come earlier today. It's now coming right now. Real quick. How good was Hasan Salihamidzic when he was at Bayern as well? He was the type of player that I think would be hard to play against. There's so many good.
He was terrific. I'll give you that. I mean, this guy, I actually met him a couple of years ago. I played in a friendly game with him a couple of years ago, and he looked exactly the same as he was.
And still super fit.
Still super fit.
Technical and
terrific player.
Cunning, yeah.
Just such a great pro.
And the rain coming down in buckets. It's been a rainy winter here in California in spring, and we've all enjoyed it. Some of the fans will make a hasty exit. Pretty big drops here. Alessandrini. Oh, a little move to get inside the box. McCarty clears it away. Schweinsteiger. Oh, look at this one, too. Steres all over it. Oh, he gives it away. Romney there, last man. João Pedro. Bradley Diallo. That high knee gate. Little step over. Boateng. Boateng digs it out. He's got that low center of gravity. He'll always be the low man.
I'm actually happy it's raining now. You've got 5-6 minutes left on the clock. This will speed up the tempo of the game. The ball starts to zip around.
Only now, that's a good first touch. Nikolic giving away. Zardes onside. Oh, heavy first touch. Oh, his first touch has not been good tonight, and that was one. It needed to be spot on. He was in.
It's the match sharpness. If it's there from Gyasi Zardes, this first touch is better.
Well,
he's unfortunate.
His feet were just in between steps. You see, he swept it from his left to his right.
What a chance.
That's a foul from behind. That's going to be a card. That's almost one where he should open himself up, receiving with his right, and then he can stride into it with his right, across his body,
If you just take it with your right foot, you're naturally taking it into a position, you're going straight onto it.
You can see his technique, too, on his first touch. His toe was down. He never was going to have the proper surface there on his left foot to control that first touch.
That happens with a lot of youngsters, Alan. When they're not consistent, they pick up injuries here and there. They start to find themselves out of the lineup. It's difficult to get that match fitness up to 100%.
Yep, it is. Had surgery as well last year. So Jack McBean will be the third and final substitution here on a raining evening here at the StubHub Center. Alessandrini, Ashley Cole. This is perfect weather for the Londoner. Nikolic, all kinds of space. McCarty, Schweinsteiger. Another player comfortable in these rainy conditions, and the rain is eased up now. A little cloud burst has subsided. João Pedro commits the foul, and Dax knew the foul was coming. So Gyasi Zardes is going to come off.
Well,
Jack McBean will come on.
Lost his big chance right there. Big opportunity for Gyasi.
Sure.
It's a smart substitution to make, though, because the LA Galaxy have got to go for it. They've got an opportunity to go on and win this game.
So Jack McBean, the longtime homegrown player. I mean, the man from Newport. The Galaxy ready to make, the Fire ready to bring on Arturo Alvarez as well. McBean still has the audacious DOB of 12:15.94. So he's 22, folks.
You're making us feel old.
He's been here a long time. Everyone's like, he's been here, he's got to pop, he's got to make it happen. I'm like, yeah, he's 22. And yes, there is no such thing as old and young players, only good and bad ones. The man is still finding his way. Meanwhile, Juninho is off. I can let you know that single game tickets, each of the LA Galaxy's home matches at StubHub Center during the 2017 MLS regular season are on sale now. Tickets start as low as $25. Long break here. Juninho will come off. Well, for LA, at New York, at Minnesota, at San Jose, at DC. 4 straight on the road. A lot of bonding on the road. Then they return home for a June 17th, a pre-Father's Day tilt with the Dynamo, then at Colorado. So just one home game between now and June 24th. And then they get into the very busy July schedule and all the international friendlies and all that. Well, this right now is shaping up to be a nice way to head into that road trip with a esprit de corps type of performance in the second half. Down 2 goals, down a couple of starters.
But what a change, though. It's been an improved performance in the second half. And there's still more to come. I mean, there's time left on the clock for the Galaxy to go ahead and try and get another opportunity on goal. But it has been a much more improved performance. I think Curt Onalfo can take a lot from the second half. Can learn a lot.
McBean, that's what he's in for. Alessandrini, elevated boot, still brave. McBean, Alessandrini, what a sweet first touch. Dax McCarty, well done. Schweinsteiger looking for the foul from behind. McBean doesn't oblige him. Diallo nipping at the heels. He's the type of player, Ian, that gets stronger as the game goes on. Boateng springs up to win it. McBean, he's fouled from behind. That was a clothesline. Schweinsteiger go in the books for that clear-cut foul on McBean.
It's a brutal challenge.
So if nothing else, the Newport Beach man has earned a free kick in a good spot here.
What a very tired challenge that was for
yes,
Schweinsteiger. Really poor, and he's given up a free kick again from a position which Alessandrini can be real dangerous in. This is a big chance for the Galaxy.
Alessandrini, left foot's been good tonight. Oh, that was dangerous as it dropped in, and the flag, I believe, is up. Or there's a push, excuse me, good call. 4 minutes, Ian. 4 minutes, I think you go for the dub.
You got to go for it, absolutely.
You got to absolutely play these out here. Chicago trying to hang on.
I think the most important thing for the Galaxy is now is just don't lose the game. Making sure that you play smart. If you are going to go for the win, you've got to be smart. Make sure you leave enough numbers back to defend and protect that point.
Well, how important would a point be? Well, it'd be their second successive one. Moving in the right direction. That shot in, no problem at all. Most important hold of the evening, considering Nikolic was lurking, looking for something. You could tell he knows Rowe. He was looking for something good to come to him. He nearly had one, and I'm sure he'll replay his opportunity in the first half, as you remember, Ian, on the bobble by Rowe that found Nikolic inside and tried to squeeze one through the near post, didn't come off.
He's a sniffer of a striker. He's waiting for those opportunities, and 2 or 3 times
That's
already.
Another foul from
There's a foul.
behind. Same thing, Jalmeda into the book. So McBean just too strong.
And now's the time to take your time. You have a free kick, 45 yards out. Give Alessandrini an opportunity to let some of the bigger players forward. This is where the Galaxy have got their goals tonight. Quality service will bring another chance for a goal.
And he's been dropping in, Alessandrini. Good balls in dangerous spots. Let's see if he makes Lamson make a decision here. The penalty spot has to be the goal. That one just about there. Flicked on, it's gonna be a corner kick. Alessandrini on his bike. Boy, every single ball on the set pieces tonight has been excellent from him. The crowd being urged on by the Galaxy staff on their feet. A stoppage time game winner in the rain. Alessandrini headed down over the head of Diallo. He'll track it down. João Pedro will do the honors. Diallo, sweet move. João Pedro, ball in. Lamson over his head, down. Here's a chance for the winner. It's bounced and scuffed by Husidic. Oh, it was there. Not once, but twice. Alvarez, run off the ball by Boateng. This is why he's a crowd favorite. And the sweet little step over cutback. Changes the entire sequence. João Pedro, Dos Santos, sweet flick. Diallo. Vincent, no cover. Diallo waited too long. Vincent just gets it away. The ball will bounce, skip out of play.
Well, still a minute left for the Galaxy to really go for it. They're unfortunate there. Chicago Fire living dangerously. Well, here's a chance.
Schweinsteiger. Great ball. Alvarez on his left foot. It's onside. No, the flag is up. The flag is up. Oh, controversy here. Nikolic. Nikolic thought he had the late game winner. Just off. Looked like he just was a hair off.
He gets it spot on. The linesman, full
Boy,
credit. It's a tough call.
It was a tough call. Brave one, Alessandrini. Boateng. Offside again. Everyone thought that was the final whistle. Not yet. Oh, what a fantastic finish here. The Galaxy left for dead. Showed great energy and commitment. And that is it. 2-2, a point apiece. But it will feel like more than a point for the Galaxy when you consider that they were down 2 goals, 2 starters before the first half. Not to the standard of the team that's had the best record at home the last 5 years, no doubt, Ian. But when you consider that they came from just a flicker of a heartbeat to having a chance to win this one, it says a lot about the potential for this team to turn things around, a result that definitely feels better than how it felt at the end of the first half.
Yeah, two completely different teams from what we witnessed in the first 45 minutes compared to the second half. It just was much more improved. There was more confidence, there was free-flowing passing, there was a belief that they could actually get on the score sheet. Alessandrini was deadly on his corner kicks and his set plays. The Galaxy believe yet again. That was an inspired second half. It got the fans around the stadium on their feet. And that's what the fans pay the money to be, entertained. And they were in the second half. It was an inspired performance. There's a lot right there that Curtin Olfo can buy off and really build on as they've now gone a long stretch away from home. Chicago Fire were poor in the second half. They allowed the Galaxy back into the game. But a good performance from the Chicago Fire in the first half and a good performance from the Galaxy in the second half. I'd have to say 2-2 is probably a fair result.
First time all season LA when trailing at halftime have somehow, some way scraped together a point. And it's really just a good sign that they are showing some fight. They lost 2 straight. Now they get a couple of ties before they head on this long, long road. Just one home game between now and the end of June. Time for us to put a bow on tonight's proceedings, and that'll take us to our Man of the Match, brought to you by Herbalife. Man of the Match brought to you by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. Ian, you get to do the honors. A couple of good candidates, but who would be your Man of the Match?
There's a lot of good candidates, I'd have to say, in the team in the second half. And if we're looking at a Galaxy player that inspired, it would have to be Boateng. When he came on the field, he was a real difference maker. He had a spring in his step. He is exactly the way the Galaxy should have started this game. Going at the defenders, running, causing problems, and he had a belief about himself. This player made it happen for the Galaxy tonight, and I thought he was excellent. He made a big difference.
I love that call because it's really about reading the subtext to what is going on, because clearly he was the catalyst for the good energy, the positive vibes. And remember, this is a player that came on the first half, which shows me he wasn't pouting about being out of the team. He stayed mentally ready. He came here tonight ready to play. He made a huge difference. Alessandrini, of course, the trigger man tonight, a pair of assists. But Emma Boateng is your Herbalife Man of the Match. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. Well, time for the lesson of the match, brought to you by SNHU. See yourself differently, SNHU. Well, a lot of lessons, and we pose a lot of questions to start. Would Zardes come in and spark this team? Would they get off the snide here at home, the LA Galaxy? At the end, what's your biggest lesson and takeaway this evening?
Is you have to start the game. You have to be able to go the first 45 minutes. The first 15 to 20 are the most vital minutes in a match, because you will dictate how the rest of the game goes by the way you start the game. And the Galaxy, after 5 minutes, just stopped. They slowed their game down and allowed Chicago Fire to dominate in possession. The Fire caused problems in the first 45 minutes, and they were excellent. They took their chances, but the Galaxy just didn't get going. They waited until the second half to make it happen, and in the end, they ran out of time. If this went for another 10 or 15 minutes, there's no doubt in my mind the Galaxy would have scored another goal. So they have to be able to start games from the first minute, and then they can really go on and win games.
And that is your lesson of the match, brought to you by SNHU. See yourself differently. 2-2 the final score. We had a little bit of everything. It was sunny and cloudy and rainy. In the end, the Galaxy, who found themselves in a really dark, cloudy space in the halftime locker room, found themselves feeling much better as they leave this field on a run of 2 goals to come back and finish at 2 apiece. That'll do it for us, for the entire hardworking crew, and everyone here at the StubHub Center, and my partner tonight, Ian. I enjoyed it. Can't wait till we do this again. And that is it from the StubHub Center in Carson. The final score, the Chicago Fire 2, your LA Galaxy 2. Good night, everyone.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Have you considered a long cut, Gary?
What's a long cut? Radio guy?
That's not my name, Gary. Don't be rude. A long cut can be anything. First, you go to a 76 station for gas, then you go anywhere else. Like that paintball place.
Don't those things hurt?
Come on, Gary. A long cut can also be a stop at that barbecue shack.
It's like 8:15 in the morning.
A long cut is taking some time to explore anything the road has to offer. Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76. We're on the driver's side.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible $2,500 factory cash back on a new 2016 Camry, $2,000 back on a new Sienna or the redesigned Prius. Get $1,500 cash back on a new Corolla or $1,000 back on a new Tundra. It all ends September 6th, so hurry in before they're gone. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6th. Offers may vary by region.
When you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
StubHub Center, can you read me?
Copy that.
We've identified an extraterrestrial aboard the spaceship. He's been secured and is open to questioning. Cosmic being, what do you want?
I'm here to gain intelligence from Earthland. You are in possession of the colorful and fizzy liquid I seek.
You mean Shasta?
Yes, I consumed Shasta and had the ultimate reaction. Equal parts fizz, fruit, and fun. I wish to experience all the Shasta. These flavors are out of this galaxy.
Oh, we've got the perfect place for you. At the StubHub Center.
Bring them home, guys.
It just has to be Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
I'm Chris Klein, president of the LA Galaxy, and we're a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team, and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best, whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way up for the LA Galaxy.
City National Bank, the way up. Learn more at cnb.com/LA Galaxy, member FDIC.
76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. all thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans. StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places. LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans. StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.